How to turn a Figma design into a website. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. I bring you back with yet another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about how you're going to be able to create a Figma design and convert it into a proper well-looking website. Okay, so it's going to be really simple, really fun, and really easy. So please do make sure to fully watch this video till the end. And before getting into this video, I will tell you that you're not only going to be using Figma in this, we will use one other software because that is the software that helps us convert Figma designs into websites. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Now, to start things off, obviously you're going to come over to figma.com and you're going to get started for free. Okay, you're going to make a proper account for yourself. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and use a temp mail to make an account for me so I can show you how the account making process actually is. And while all this is happening, I'm also going to tell you the other software that we're going to be using. The other software that we're going to be using is called Framer. Okay, so here we can see success starts with a site. Framer makes building professional sites easy. Now, the fun thing about Framer is that you can add a Figma plugin into Framer. Okay, basically they're integrated with each other. So that's how we can use Framer. So you're just gonna write Framer and Figma. Okay, you're just gonna go ahead and write that. Okay, so here it says from Figma to HTML in seconds. Basically, you can convert it into a website in seconds. So basically, that's what we're gonna be needing to do. Now, we're going to come here back to our Figma. I'm going to go ahead and create the account just to, walk you through the easy steps. And once the account creation is done, I'm going to show you how to create a good design and then make the design into a proper website. Okay. So now you're going to click on create account. And once your account is created, you're obviously going to head straight into the dashboard where they're going to ask you a few questions. You're also going to need to verify yourself. So just make sure to do all that. And in that meanwhile, you can also check out Framer. Okay, so you're going to come to framer.com/Figma where they're going to tell you all about Framer. So here you can see from Figma to HTML in seconds. You can install their Figma plugin and you are ready to convert your Figma design to HTML code with Framer. You can get the Figma plugin right now if you want. You can also skip the manual HTML conversion processes if you want to. But yeah, for now, you're going to come here, start with puzzle. So here you can see here's the Figma design. Here's they're gonna just go ahead and fully verify yourself. And once you are fully and properly verified, what's gonna happen from there is that you're gonna want to obviously tell them a few things about yourself, tell them a few questions about yourself, and once you're gonna do that, you're gonna fully get into the main Figma, mainframe or database where we're gonna start doing all the editing. And trust me, Figma's editor is really simple and easy to use because it gives you all these different things that you can actually have a look out at. So just go ahead and verify your email address with Figma. So here you can see verify email. And once you're done verifying your email from there on out, as you can see, it takes you straight into the Figma dashboard. Now, obviously, whilst that is loading, you're going to come here. You can get the Figma plugin right now for Framer if you want to, and just start working with it. Or you could add a Framer plugin into your Figma if you want to. So just go ahead and tell Figma about yourself. What kind of work do you do? You could be like design. I'm gonna do personal use next. I'm gonna do all these things later and just skip all this. Okay. And now you get two plans. So the starter plan, which is for free, and the professional, which is obviously $12 per month. Okay. So I'm gonna go with start for free. And here it says design with Figma, which is obviously what we're gonna go with and start our designing. Now, obviously, in the Figma designer, you can see a lot of things to go around with, tons and tons of things you can actually work with. So first of all, here's your project. And in your project, you can see you have a lot of things up here. So first of all, here's your settings section, okay, where you can, add a new design file, new sketch file, add different objects if you want to, main component, etc., etc. Then there's, frames and sections that you can add. So let's say, obviously, a section is the main part. So let's say I'm going to add a section over here. So switch it to section. You can add a frame as well, but I'm going to keep it on a section. And I'm going to add a header section over here. Let's not make it too big. So yeah, there we go. So there's your header section. And then this header section, you can obviously edit this around. So obviously as your first section, you're going to go ahead and give it different colors. So for my fill, I'm going to go ahead and make it red. Once it's red, You can, mess around with different things in it as well. You can add different strokes if you want to. Then moving on, once you've added your header section, obviously you're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add my lower bottom down section as well. And obviously I'm gonna show you how to edit these in more detail and depth as well. Okay, then you get shapes over here that you can obviously use as different widgets. You can place images and videos as well if you want to. So let's say I'm gonna go ahead and place some images and videos inside this design. So let's say we're making a website for clothing, and this is, one of the brands that we want to clothe for. So there we go. I've added this image over here, and obviously, as you can see, the placement was not very well. Yeah, there we go. And now you can go ahead and make this a bit smaller, as so. And we could like keep this over here for a 3D draft, you know. And down here we can add some text files, and to add text files you can just come here. Okay, add your text files as so, like this. And then you add your text, so you can, write Jonathan, make your design however you want to. So I'm gonna write Jonathan textiles. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and write that. There we go, Jonathan textiles. Now to obviously edit your text, you can obviously go ahead with different fonts over here on the right hand side. Your main editorial stuff is on the right hand side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do something, really nice and bold. So I'm gonna go with this one, Jockey one. Once you do that, I'm gonna set it into center, not in the center of the page, but more in the like center of the box. Once you do that, I'm gonna go ahead, centralize it like that. Go to the icon over here, and I'm gonna drag it as so. I'm gonna increase the size of it. So here's your font. Okay, increase the size. Obviously, you can hover it over this as so. Jonathan Textiles, and then you can change the color as well. Obviously, there's different fills that you can go with, so keep it like that. So Jonathan Textiles as so, and then you can start adding more designs and more features that you want to. And there's tons and tons of things you can add. There's different components, but let's go ahead and actually talk about the plugins. So the plugin that we currently want to use is Framer. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and search the Framer plugin, and as you can see, Figma.html with Framer. So this is what we are going to be using. We're going to be using this Figma.html with Framer. And this is what's going to help us convert our design from Figma to an actual website. So you're going to select the layers to copy. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this layer. You're going to click on share, and you're going to share it to your Framer, obviously. So I'm just going to go with Framer over here. So as you can see, it copies the layers, and you're going to copy the HTML to your board. And then you're going to go ahead and paste it in your Framer. Okay. So what you're going to do now is, wait, let me show you. This is what you're going to get. Okay. This is basically a, section design that you're going to be getting. Wait, let me just copy it again once more. So there we go. And as you can see, it copied it to my clipboard. And now obviously it's a different design. Now it says paste in Framer. So what you're going to do, like obviously this is just an example I'm giving you. You're obviously going to make the whole design that you want to go with. And once you've made the whole design, you're going to copy the sections using the Framer plugin. Once you do that, you're going to come over here and you're going to paste the HTML. So what you're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and here it says copy and paste your web designs from Figma to Framer and hit publish. Ship a simple landing page if you want to. So obviously from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to sign up with our Framer, or you can just go ahead and write Framer HTML paste. Okay, you can just go ahead and write that if you want to for easier, browsing and stuff. So once you do that, just go over to the Framer HTML, and here you can see install the extension, go to the site, hover the item. Once you install it in Framer, paste it. And once you paste it in Framer, what's going to happen is obviously all the HTML that you copied from the other website is going to be pasted into your main Framer, background, which is pretty incredible. So just sign up with Framer, paste all your HTML in those files, and you should be good to go. So yeah, that is how you're going to convert your design from Figma to, an actual website. So just use an external software called Framer. and copy the HTML code using the plugin, and you're good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for this video. Now, if you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make more for you. Until then, that's all from me, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.